This video is not about technicals. This is like a review about 530e from somebody who's never owned a hybrid car, and he traded in his 530 for this 2023. So this is like, it's not gonna be unwrapping. I'm not gonna open up the hood, the engine. This is just my experience to let you know how it is to live with a hybrid in New York City, at least in Queens. So never done this before. It looks like this is how it opens up. I found the charging station already. A couple of things that I found out about charging stations in New York City. The closest one is in a garage, and it charges me close to $13 per charge. But on top of that, not is it only charging $13 per charge, but you also have to pay for a parking spot. So for 3 hours, it'll probably cost me like $25-$30 to fill up my car. But the distance on this car is only something like 14 to 16 miles. So I will have to pay like $30 because it takes 3 hours to fill up this car. Crazy. So I found this gas or electric station here that's actually free for the first hour. So maybe I'll fill up 1/3 of the tank, see how it goes. Okay, part 2 already. So this is again my first day. Come to find out that one station was charging something like $30 for me to charge up the car for 60 miles. This one, the second one that I went to, there's no signs, but apparently it's closed on Sundays. Again, this is January 1st, 2023 BMW 530EX. So press this button, this thing opens up. Let's see if this thing works here. It looks like this is not too complicated. I downloaded the app. I had to find which one of these chargers. Of course, I had the wrong charger plugged into my car, but either way, got the right charger here, and all I clicked was start charge, and it started charging. Now the beauty here is it looks like this is free charge, which is amazing, but I don't know if you have to pay parking or not. This is something I have to do research. Learning pains. Now, speaking of the car itself, comparing it to, let's say, 530 that I just returned the lease, which was 2019, so I'm making that statement. This is a 2023. There's a couple of differences. Obviously, it's electric, but also, let me tell you, this car is so much faster, or it feels at least so much faster than the 530 that I had. Now, when I filled up gas tank for my 530, the mileage there, it would say 500 miles. For this one, it says something like 320 miles total, including the charge. So I'm thinking here the battery is, making the gas tank a little bit smaller here. The other thing that I found out is when I open up the trunk, let's do this, let's look at it. The trunk, it looks like it's a little smaller. There is this little handle here that you can open up to kind of like store a little small things. But I have to tell you, this trunk feels smaller than the 530. Again, I'm assuming here has to do something with the battery or whatnot. The lights on this car, night lights, are so much better. So yeah, I'm not here to like to kill it. Just wanted to show you my first review of my first hybrid car, 2023 BMW, and just slight differences that I saw, at least from driving and maintenance of gas versus hybrid. I'll update it maybe in a month, because this is my first day, to see if I learned some new tricks or whatever the case may be, but stay tuned. Also, I wanted to show how it looks like while it's charging. So you can see there, this current charge 2 miles, complete charge at 1:12 p.m. The juice is coming in here. You can see the max miles at 100% at 18 miles. yeah, it's interesting here. I wish this place was closer to my home.